guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Lucas Monster. Today we are joined by Sean Solo, the 1313 podcast, and Skywalkerhendrex. What's up, guys?
What's going on? Thanks for having us.
So yeah, today we're going to be talking about the Hasbro PulseCon and all of the reveals that came with that. So yeah, I'm a little disappointed overall. I think TVC definitely got the better end of the stream, but
yeah, don't interrupt. Snowy Mando just went up.
You did? Okay. That's what I was going to go right into. So, like, before we start the discussion, did we want to talk about what we got pre-ordered?
Yes, so I'm working on it right now, so you guys can go first.
No, but carry on. Which Mando and where did you get him? Yeah.
Snowy Mando on Target.com.
Sweet. Thanks.
Yakface already put the quick link in just now.
Okay. So I'll start off. I don't know if I'm going to go for Snowy Mando. He's super cool, but I think I'm going to wait to try to find him in stores. I love Mando, but I already have three other Mandos. So yeah, I did end up pre-ordering the Cantina though on Pulse, and I also got Cobb Vanth on Dorkside. So pretty happy about that.
All right. Yeah, so far I've gotten the Trapper Wolf. I got him off Pulse like right away. And then I got the Mando just now. And I'm a GameStop Power-Up member, so I always wait. GameStop normally posts their figures a little late, so I always just wait to get the comments through them. Their pre-orders are super smooth. They normally ship early, so.
Yeah. Yeehal says, if you guys could help me out here, when and where will the Nomad Boba Fett be up for pre-order? We don't really know yet. They just announced the figure. They didn't announce when or where it'll be up. It is a wide release figure. It's not an exclusive. So
he's not up yet.
He doesn't go up for, I don't know when. I think they'll announce it at a later date. But
yeah, I feel like he'll be in a wave probably.
Yeah, probably.
Didn't they say that whole wave was going to be pre-ordered today at 5?
I don't think so.
No, they said that they'd say at a later date.
Oh.
The Snowy Mando link is posted by Yakface if you do want to find it. I don't know if he shows up if you just search it. Target has that problem where you'll search the figure and it just doesn't show up in the search field, unfortunately. But if you go to yakface.com or Yakface's Instagram, it should be posted there.
Yeah, or on Twitter where I just got it.
Yahal says, do you also know where the Droid Depot and First Order set will be up for pre-order? It is at Disney Pulse, or Disney Pulse. It is at the Disney shopdisney.com if you do want to pre-order it there. It's not up yet. Yeah, we don't know when it's going to go up, but it will be on Shop Disney. If not, you're going to have to go to either the Disney store or to Galaxy's Edge to find it. What's up, Darth Dan? Nice to see you.
What's going on?
Eddie the Yeti says, it's a shame how these people are avoiding the interest from the Clone Wars era. They focus too much on Mandalorian and original movie characters. So, yes and no. I think they should focus more on Clone Wars, but I think that they're trying to get some of those more popular Mandalorian figures out on the market. I think the biggest problem is that they're just so delayed. Mando Season 2 was a year ago now, and they're just now getting out some of those figures from Mando Season 2. It's just so delayed that I think the hype is already dead. Now we're moved on to other stuff.
I'd also say that they're probably just diving into all the Mando characters because I feel like Mando is more like the normies will watch Mando and they're more inclined to, I don't know, if they're like not a Star Wars fan, they probably watch Mando still, you know, because it's just a popular, relevant show, you know. So I think they're just trying to capitalize on that, seeing if like maybe, you know, the normal people that aren't necessarily collectors would like pick them up and stuff like that since they watch the show. So I don't know. That's my theory on it.
And there's a lot of people that love Grogu too. They're just
exactly so
infatuated, especially like a lot of ladies that are following me on Twitter. You know, that's all they post about, and they're saying if Grogu isn't in season 3, that it's going to be a complete flop, and they'll actually fight with you about it. It's crazy.
I don't know about that. I think I love Grogu, and I think it elevates Mando's character so much, but I don't know if it if it really makes the story. Like if they can find a way to actually like drive the story along through Mando season 3, I don't think Grogu needs to be in it.
Yeah.
I'd honestly like a break from Grogu, to be honest. Just I want to see Din Djarin on his own, you know, kind of just collecting bounties or helping Bo-Katan or whatever, you know.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick. That's what we all want. And that's what they're gonna give us, I have a feeling.
Sir says, this con was a disaster with all 4 of us failing to get the Cantina or Trapper. Now it's up to looking on eBay.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
I believe we all got the Pulse exclusives.
Yeah, I had no problem.
Yeah.
Me neither.
You just had to be there right when it went up because they do tend to sell out pretty fast.
I will say about the con, though, what was that one comment that Yeti made? See if I can find it. Yeah, the Clone Wars stuff and like Mandalorian. Kind of to Skywalkerhendrex's point. I mean, I agree. Like with his point, you know, this is the mainstream Star Wars right now. When people think Star Wars right now, they're thinking the Mandalorian or original trilogy. So they're just going to keep dumping that because it's what makes the most money. However, you know, now I'm sitting here and I did buy the Snowy Mando, you know, and I probably will buy the Arvala 7 Mando too. But like at the same time, like how many Mandos are we going to push out? I'm kind of Mandoed out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel like it's going to get me kind of and I don't want to say less hyped because I'm going to be hyped for the 3rd season either way. But I feel like it's kind of killing me a little bit. I'm getting suffocated with Mandalorian right now when, you know, there's so much media that you can spread out your product with.
You know what's crazy though? I mean, how often do you walk in a store and actually see Mando on the shelf?
Never.
I mean, you never. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
So they really do. There is a demand for them.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it would get more people into collecting if they always had Mando on the shelf. So
true.
I think.
Well, so I know, Chancel, you brought up a good point off stream, but you're saying that there's very little world building for Black Series, and I think that's even more apparent when it comes to like the Muddy Mando or the Snowy Mando. While they are like super cool figures, and I love the idea of doing the different paint decos for them, but without like I guess the different world building aspects to go with that, then it just looks really weird on the shelf being super muddy or super snowy with none of the background or world building effects to go with it.
Yeah. You know, you're right. But we got to change that. You know, that's us. We got to, and it will change because I mean, really, it's a new thing. It's only been around for what, maybe 3-4 years. Black Series.
Yeah, right.
So it's still in the early stages.
Yeah. What's up, Sammy? Nice to see you. He got everything pretty easily in the UK. What's up? What's up, Inferno Hippo? Nice to see you.
Hey, what's going on? Familiar face.
Yeah, he doesn't like any of the new Mando figures for every episode. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, like I cannot read. Yeah, I don't like we need a new Mando figure for every episode. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I understand why they do it because, I mean, it drives the story, but do they need to make a new figure for it every single time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, but also Hasbro sees it as a cheap way to release another figure. Just repaint it, so it makes sense.
Right.
It is a cheap cash grab for sure, but I completely love the idea.
I do too. I do like it honestly because we get, you know, with the Muddy Mando, you know, we're gonna get the egg and the original Pram, and now with this, we're gonna get you know, the spider, which I do think that's pretty cool, and it does add at least a little bit into the world building. Like they're starting to get there.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It definitely. I think we need. I mean, we need a Mudhorn just to go with that.
Oh, that'd be sick.
But I just want a Black Series Troop Builder box. Give me Shiny Clones, Phase 1/2, and Stormtrooper. So we kind of did get one of those already. We did get the Amazon exclusive 4-pack, which came with the Clone Commando, so not a shiny one, or not Commando, the Commander, which was like the yellow Phase 1. It came with the plain Phase 2, the normal Stormtrooper, and then the First Order Stormtrooper with the red pauldron. So we already did get one of those, but I think when it comes to troop building, I'd like to get like just 4 plain white clone troopers, or even stormtroopers for that matter, like they did with TVC.
I guess I want to get into the heads of the design team and like whoever's up at the top making the decisions, because like troop building, it's literally a repack. It's very cost effective, and from a numbers standpoint, it's going to sell. People are going to buy multiples so they can make custom figures. I can't tell you how many named or uniquely designed clone troopers just show up in the Clone Wars alone. You've got hundreds of them. So like, I know like Jacob and Jackson, they have custom clones, and I know that Lukeness, you literally have custom clones in your setup right there. So they would sell. It's not like the figures wouldn't sell, and it's super cost effective for the company's standpoint. So I guess I just wonder why they don't do these things. You know, I want to know like the reasons. I'm just curious to that.
Yeah, it's definitely tough. I think they kind of ruled out multi-packs like that. I know they are kind of starting to come back with the build-up packs, but they used to do a lot of 4-packs, and those just went to clearance pretty often. And I don't think that's I don't think that's because they were like bad choices for figures, but I think it was more because they were just so expensive. A lot of people didn't want to pay $100 at a time for a set like that. Mm-hmm. And so even when it comes to like parents buying stuff for kids, they're not. Most parents aren't going to buy their kids a $100 set like that. So I don't know. I mean, it's interesting. I wish they would kind of bring it back, because I feel like in the later years, Black Series has kind of turned more into a adult collector's item rather than a toy. So I'd like to see them go more into 4-packs, but it's definitely interesting. We got a few questions talking about the 212th Trooper on Walgreens. Still don't know about it yet. I'm assuming it'll start hitting stores pretty soon because it's been so long, but I've lost all hope.
There's a 212th Trooper? What? Are you serious?
We'll probably
That's
never see
another
it.
thing that we were talking about on stream with Skywalkerhendrex was, I guess one of the things that left me disappointed with like the stream today was there are so many questions that we've had for months now about certain Black Series figures, and we heard nothing about them.
For sure.
A perfect example is the 212th Trooper. You know, we got the announcement that Omega was pipelined. Back in before the Bad Batch came out. You know, I think it might have been May 4th stream. You know,
that would have been the May 4th stream.
Oh, so these are probably those rumored build-a-packs.
Yeah. So like, what's like? Why is this something that they haven't even addressed? It's been like 8 months since Omega got pipelined officially, not like a yak face rumor. Like it was an official thing. So I guess I wonder like why they. And then the Tartakovsky figures. Like I pre-ordered those months ago. And I'm still waiting to see what the things that I spent hundreds of dollars on look like.
Yeah, it's a little frustrating. I do want to say what's up to all 36 people in the chat right now. Nice to see you guys.
All right.
You have 36 likes on the video. Just saying. Other than that, do you just want to jump into the first reveal for Black Series? So that would have been the Snowy Mando. What did you guys think of it altogether?
Already pre-ordered.
Yep.
No.
Okay.
I like the spider. I think the spider is what sold it to me.
Yeah,
I think if you had just been a Snowy Mando, I wouldn't have liked
Grogu comes, or is it the vintage collection? He came with a little egg carrier too.
I thought that was Black Series.
So
but
talk about world building.
I like the deco. I think the spider is definitely what would sell it for me. I didn't pre-order it. I think I'm going to try to hunt it down in stores. Good luck with that, but we'll see.
Yeah, I definitely wanted to pre-order because every single one of those, I've always had to go with a buddy online, and it costs $15 to ship it. So I was like, yeah, I'm just going to pre-order it this time.
Mm-hmm.
The Gian guy, I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong, said, Luke, what's your opinion on having the Pulse say hi? Did they say hi to me? I didn't notice. I said hi to them.
They put my name on the screen, which was cool. I don't know if you saw that.
I saw Pulse in the stream. I didn't notice they said hi to me. If they did, super cool.
Yeah, I didn't know. Somebody told me in chat. They were like, Sean, look, they said something to you.
That's dope.
I took a screenshot. Let me show you guys real quick.
Ooh.
But yeah, see, they're sending it all around. It says, and Sean Solo8 says, sick. I'm getting them all so far. You guys are killing me. But that was cool.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I have to go back and check now if they did me. But okay, Hunter with the $10 super chat. Thank you so much, dude. I really
Nice
appreciate
guy.
it. It all goes right back in the channel, and we actually just hit 50 viewers on the video as well.
All right,
Yeah.
sweet.
What's up, guys?
It's insane. And I think that's a perfect time to mention, if you guys are not subscribed to any of these channels, they're all linked in the description. 1313 Podcast is amazing. Same with Sean Solo and Skywalkerhendrex. Go
Thanks,
sub
guys.
if you're not subscribed. Link
I
in the
didn't know Skywalker had a channel. Have to check it out. I thought he was an Instagram guy.
Yeah, both, but yeah.
I'm gonna play the Dono video.
Jabba offers a sum of 35, and I do suggest you take it. He agrees.
Perfect.
Yeah, cute little video. He also does say, who's all getting the Rancor.
I already got it.
Already got it. Yeah.
I'm a little torn on it. I want to, but $350 is a lot of
Way
money
too
for
much.
something like that. So I don't know. I think
there
I
you go, yeah.
like to see the stretch goals, but
Hey, Salacious Rum's in the chat. What's up,
ooh
Rum?
yeah. What's up, Salacious?
Delicious rum. What's going on?
He's gonna want me to say, check our 3 Men and the Monkey Lizard after this.
That is true. Yeah. Alrighty.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I was gonna get the Rancor. Well, actually, nah, I wasn't gonna get it. But then I was thinking about it
Yeah.
after I saw the
That's
stream.
fine,
I was
yeah.
like, ooh, those individually articulated fingers. I can
And then
make
they
my
had the
Rancor
trooper
flip off
opening his
people.
mouth, eating them. That was it.
Yeah, man.
Done. And then I
the
pictured
neck
Luke
moves,
sitting in
too.
front of him, you know?
Yeah.
It would be just so dope. I can't wait to get my hands
I don't
on
know.
it.
It's gonna be so cool.
The only thing that got me is like the scale of it. I think it's perfect scale, but it's $350, and if you compare that to the Sentinel, they're the
Yeah.
same price, but the Rancor is still 10 inches shorter. And I know I was talking to Skywalker earlier. It is a little bit bulkier, and that's fine. I know he has some super lengthy arms, but it's just a little disappointing. I mean, you're paying $350 for both. I would have liked it to maybe be like $300 would have been the perfect price, but if the stretch goals are good, I'm still gonna buy it.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen. I think they know already what the stretch goals are going to be, and that's part of the price because we're going to get Ola. Everybody's begging for her, or Ula.
Oh yeah.
I'd be so mad if she is in there. I think it's almost guaranteed.
I
Just
was
with
gonna say.
for her.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way that they wouldn't put her in there. I mean, anyone who talks about the Rancor on social media, which Hasbro they definitely do pay attention to what people say online and stuff, and that's all people say when they think or say like what it's going to come with. You know,
Mhm.
it's the first thing everyone says. So
Yeah.
I think it's got to there's no way they can't. And then same with the Rancor Keeper, it's just a must.
Yeah, we'll get
sure.
him. And then also we're going to get a Jedi Luke with the bone because they didn't even show the bone. And obviously
Yeah.
he has to come with a
Yeah,
bone.
that's what I'm guessing.
So it's going to be
Alrighty,
sick, man.
Beck Bradford says, "I got the chat saying your name, Lukeness. I saw that. I saw you in the chat at the Rancor live stream there. That's awesome. Thanks, man. Nice to see you in the chat."
Oh, Big 14
Eddie
would
says
be
he
good.
might save the $350 for a PS5 if they ever go in stock.
I don't know, man. Xbox all the way over here. That's all
Yeah,
I'm saying.
That's what this says in Japanese PlayStation. Yeah, so
That's cool.
Nice.
I don't know. The thing with the Rancor is it's a little overpriced, but it's one of those things. If you don't get it now, it's going to be $1,000 on the aftermarket.
it will 100%.
true.
Easy.
Yeah, it's rough.
Because I was even thinking about just picking up another one just to sell off after it comes out.
Yeah.
'Cause you could pay for your own Rancor with just by selling off the second one, So
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
Spring 2023 is a long time though.
it is. But I mean, I feel like $350, like, I don't know, it's not like a crazy amount to like set aside until then, So
Yeah.
Mhm.
Boba Fett, we don't know when he's going up yet. Unfortunately, they will probably announce it at a later date. So that is unfortunate, but same with Bib Fortuna. He did not get a reveal with the rest of some of the
Yeah, man.
pipeline
that
reviews.
that was something I was curious about too, because so Cobb Vanth and that Nomad Boba were both together with the Bib Fortuna,
So was Migs.
Migs,
Yeah.
and then the Jeddah Patrol Trooper, I think too. But the Jeddah Patrol Trooper and what was the last one that we just said? But they weren't revealed with those either, even though they were all in the pipeline together, So that was
Right.
interesting.
Yeah, we're gonna get more streams for sure, I think, from Patrick and that, because up to the HasLab ending, I bet we'll get 3 streams, and they'll probably trickle in more reveals through those.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's the Bring Home the Bounty every Tuesday too, and they're definitely like they're gonna throw in a Black Series figure that we haven't even heard of yet between now and when the Book of Boba Fett releases. I can
Oh,
guarantee.
guaranteed.
Yeah.
EHL says the Rancor is almost at 2K backers. That's insane.
Holy
Yeah,
crap!
yeah.
That's good.
I can't say I'm surprised, but
Well, we
I'm
even got your
honestly
Marvel
surprised
Legends
it's
fans
not
getting-
more.
Yeah, because Shartimus Prime was in there in chat, and he just released a video, and he's got almost 500,000 followers,
Mhm.
and he's backing it.
Yeah, so what happened to the rest of the figures that are supposed to come with Mayfeld, Cobb Vanth, and Boba Fett? So I'm assuming they're just going to get announced at a later date.
Yeah,
We don't know when, and so that is going to be a mainline wave. We just don't know
Yes.
when it's going to officially go up.
that's what I'm
Devin
waiting
says, how
for.
many Rancors can you get? You can get as many.
I think it was 5.
Was it 5?
I think so.
Who's getting more than 5? Dude, that's just
know.
what I want to know.
Scalpers? I don't know.
Because
I mean, is it really
Like
scalping?
10 sail barges or 20. Kevin
I wouldn't.
Kevin Feige.
Yeah, I wouldn't call that scalping, honestly.
It's because they'll
They-
make as many as you buy.
They make to order. So
Mhm. Ooh, that's true. Sammy says, I'd love to see an archive Bouche Leia. Hopefully,
Yes,
we're going to get a
please.
re-release with 2023 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi. But
Hey, just a heads up for everybody. Cobb Vanth is on Amazon now, so if you're planning on getting him through Amazon,
Sweet. They won't charge
Cobb
you
Vanth.
ships too.
he just July 1st, 2022 is the expected date.
yeah.
I know I'm getting mine right now.
yeah, I got mine on Big Bad when it went out.
Legend has it that Bad Batch Echo might be announced for the 100th anniversary of Lucasfilm in 50 years. I could believe it. I mean, it's going to take them forever to do it.
So, no, go ahead.
Oh, so even for TVC doesn't have any of the Bad Batch yet. So
True.
we do
They
have
only got that 4-pack. Yeah.
They got like side characters from it, but not even the main characters.
I will say, for weeks now on the podcast, I've been making the joke that if Echo didn't get announced at HasCon, that I would sell my entire collection. I think Jackson took that a little seriously, because as soon as the stream ended, he texted me and said, "Okay, man, how much for the Captain Rex?" And I went,
Oh, no.
nothing. No price on the Captain Rex right now.
But yeah. So what was the next reveal? So the Tython Boba Fett and
Cobb Vanth.
disguised what's his face?
Migs.
Biggs Mayfeld.
Oh, yeah. Vintage Collection fans, all the stuff's up on Amazon now. The Cantina.
Okay, that's
Uh,
good.
So everything's on there.
Yeah, that cantina looked really cool.
Yeah.
For sure.
And it looked like you can have one. It looks like because most of those you have to buy multiple, which is stupid.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But So is Ahsoka's on Amazon. Everybody's on Amazon right now.
That wave was dope, I gotta say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think TVC definitely got the better end of that deal.
What do you guys think about the Padawan Anakin in the TVC?
I'm here for it, dude.
Yeah.
Do you
That was
think
dope.
that means that we could get one in the Black Series soon?
That was a good joke.
And
That
you
was
also
funny.
got Mace.
Hopefully, I mean, we need some more Phantom Menace love, but
The $700 Ahsoka.
yep, got a re-release, and she was part of the TVC fan vote too, and she didn't win, so they're like, we need to
And
get her out.
Jesus Kenobi.
Beck Bradford says, "I'll give you a 50 for the Ahsoka right now." That's tough. I think she's probably worth a little bit more than that now.
But that's on Amazon right now. That's pretty cool.
That canteen looks so cool.
Yeah, Black Series could get that. I don't know.
That'd be awesome.
All right, I just placed my order on Amazon for Cobb Vanth. I was gonna wait for GameStop. If it comes on GameStop, I'll switch. But
I can't find a link for him.
go to Yak Faces or Crimson Dawn Collectible on Instagram. They have a link tree.
Okay.
So, I do want to talk about this. Speaking of Cobb Vanth, what makes Cobb Vanth a $30 figure? Absolutely.
They said on stream that it was the paint apps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the paint apps.
Super dope paint apps, but I don't care. No, I know that sounds stupid, but are the paint apps worth $8 though?
I would say no.
Exactly. I mean, I think paint apps should be a given. They shouldn't be an extra $8. Obviously, it has a lot of paint apps, but I don't think it should be anything that's worth that much more money.
Right. I really do like his head sculpt though. That it looks
Oh, it's
really
so
good.
nice.
Oh, dude.
Same with
How sick is
Boba.
that? You got his store there. I would recommend what 1313 just said. What was the first name again?
Tommy.
Tommy. Yeah. You go to yakface.com. You can just literally scroll through who you want. And just
All
add
the
to cart.
products.
Yeah.
So I really wish the one thing that Cobb Vanth, like an extra accessory, I don't care about the flamethrower or the grappling hook that normal Boba Fett came with. I just wanted the jetpack blast effects. And
Yeah, I was talking on the stream earlier about that, and I was like, man, they should have just thrown those in because we see him use the jetpack and he flies around in the show. So I don't know why they didn't throw those in.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's one of those. One, I think that should be an accessory that comes with every jetpacked figure, but especially a deluxe figure like Cobb Vanth that should come with the jetpack blast effects.
Yep.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's just disappointing. Don't get me wrong. I think the figure is awesome. If it was a standard release figure, it would be perfect, 10 out of 10. But the fact that it's a deluxe figure, it's going to be more expensive than it should be, in my opinion.
Right.
Definitely.
So I'm just surprised like how all over the place the pre-orders are. I guess.
Yeah.
Like I thought I don't know, I must have misheard it when I was watching the stream, but I thought for sure that Migs Mayfeld and Nomad Boba were gonna be up for pre-order today, but it's probably gonna be Bring Home the Bounty then when they come out.
I'm guessing so, yeah.
Could
I'm guessing they will get revealed with the Book of Boba Fett wave, because I'm guessing that oh my gosh, I forgot her name. The girl, yeah, Fennec Shand. She is going to be a Book of Boba Fett figure, I'm guessing, because she wasn't announced with the rest of the Mandalorian figures. So I'm guessing she'll be Book of Boba Fett, and so once they announce those Book of Boba Fett figures, that's when they'll put that wave up for pre-order.
Yeah, man. I'm just really waiting on the day I get to see live action Embo in the Book of Boba Fett. That's all I keep
That'd be so
telling
cool.
myself every day. That's all I want to see.
The hype for Book of Boba Fett is real.
Oh man.
I know. It still feels like it's so far away though, and I just want it to be out already.
Mhm.
We're almost 2 months away.
Yeah, that's insane. It is coming quick.
Hmm
These next 2 months fly by. You think about it, all those holidays.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah.
So
It sucks, so it doesn't come out till December 29th. So basically, at the end of the year, which I wish it was more like how Mando was, because I feel like Mando came out like at the beginning of December.
beginning November, I want to say.
Yeah, yeah. It was like, I feel like episode or season 2 premiered on like November 22nd or something like that. But yeah, because I don't know, I feel like it works better when like it's during that like holiday season.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. I feel it like feels more like festive, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. I also think though 2022 is going to be so jam packed with Star Wars and Marvel content on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I think they don't want it to mess with Hawkeye.
Yeah,
because
I think you're
a lot
right.
of people wouldn't watch Hawkeye if
That's
Boba Fett
true.
was on.
I'm stoked for Hawkeye, man. I just
Oh,
gotta
man.
say,
It looks
I'm
epic.
super stoked.
Mhm.
Yeah, it looks really
And
good.
holiday themed, and we also got Spider-Man. I mean, it's gonna be a crazy.
Oh,
holiday.
So
December's
hyped.
gonna be nuts.
Yeah, for sure. I want to talk about Spider-Man now. I really hope that Toby and Andrew are in it.
Same.
I know.
Well, yeah, I'm not even gonna say it, but if you know, you know.
I've seen like leaks and rumors about it, but then they like, no, it's not real, but it is real, and they're trying to cover it up.
It,
I feel like they're on the poster, and that's why the poster hasn't got revealed yet.
yeah.
We'll see, but
Or what about that new Uncharted trailer? Did you guys see that?
I've seen that too.
I
Yeah.
did. That was nuts.
good.
Yeah.
I
was
saw a
nuts.
side by side between the trailer and then actual gameplay of it, and I'm like, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it was pretty accurate too.
I've never played the games, but yeah, look, it just looked like, you know, one of the classic like a mummy movie or, you know, stuff like that. So it looked really good.
Yeah.
Sammy says, do you think the price of Black Series figures will remain at its heightened price, or it will go back down after the shipping crisis?
Not going back down, but
Yeah, if they can sell it at the heightened price, they're gonna keep on selling it at the heightened price. There's no way they're gonna bring it back down.
exactly.
What's up,
So-
Darth Vader? I already said hi to you before. What's up again?
I got a question for you guys. So if they ever like re-released like or did like a new say they do a kind of like an updated mold, kind of how they did from A New Hope to Empire with the Darth Vader figure, and so for Return of the Jedi, if they release him, do you think he will be a deluxe since he is technically a bigger figure?
I think what they'll try to do is they'll try to do like the removable helmet and have the face underneath, like they did with the original Darth Vader, and then they'll try to market that as a deluxe.
Probably. I mean, I really do want like a nice Vader with removable helmet, but I don't know. I just same with like Chewbacca. I feel like they're gonna try to make those guys deluxes now, just because they're bigger. But I don't know. I hope they don't.
Yeah, it's getting crazy. And they already started changing the boxes with those Fortnite figures. So you're going to get real small windows where you just see the face sculpt that you're buying.
Mm-hmm.
I hope not. I like the bigger windows.
Yeah, they're trying to cut out all plastic though and just like do cardboard, I think, or whatever. So I don't know. You guys remember that like concept art for the packages that they put out?
Yeah, I do.
That was interesting, but yeah, I don't know. It's definitely going to be weird if you can't go in the store and like look at the figure, like the whole figure before you buy it, because I don't know about you guys, but that's something I definitely do is if there's multiple of the same figure, I'm checking each one's face.
Yeah.
Face print.
These new packages, you can do that. I mean, it's a really small window, but it's just right, like on the neck and above, and you can see the face paint. So it'll fly.
that's still decent, but I'd still want to see some of the paint apps too on the body, but
Yeah, for sure. I know. I was looking at some of those Fortnite characters, and I almost pre-ordered them, but I'm like, I can't even see half the figure in the box.
Mhm.
So, do you know if they're out yet, or are they?
Yeah, I've seen them in I think Target, and that's why I was saying you could actually pick them up and see the differences in the paint. But if it's like body paint, you're not going to see anything.
Does anybody have any kind of problem with Big Bad Toy Store? They're having with shipping Star Wars figures. Hunter and Crosshair have been pre-ordered for like a year and a half, or half a year. I'm sorry. Did you get the second round of pre-orders? Because I'm assuming that they've already shipped out one round of pre-orders, and this is just the restock. If I had to guess.
I'll
Yeah.
just say that, like, in general, I've had negative experiences with not just Big Bad, but like any fan channel. And I know that for most people, that's not the case. But like in my personal experience, I've only had negative experiences with them. But that's also not entirely their fault because they're waiting on Hasbro to send them the product.
Mhm.
It's not like they just have the product sitting around and they're just choosing not to send it your way. So like I get that end of it. But I try to stick with like GameStop and Amazon because they are the smoothest with pre-orders for me, and they always ship early. It's like most of the time. So
Yeah, GameStop's phenomenal.
Oh,
GameStop
lately, yeah.
GameStop's like top right now, and but yeah, I will say. So I don't know if like any of you guys know, but back in the day, I used to work at Big Bad Toy Store because I live. I live like 10 minutes away from them. They're in like the next city over. But yeah, I worked there for a while, and that is like one thing I will say. Like, if you're not getting a figure from one of these fan channels or really anywhere, I don't know about Hasbro because like they should get the figure right away. But with these fan channels, if you're getting delays or having to wait extra time, it's not them. It's not like the workers are like being slow or whatever. It's because they literally don't have them in stock yet. So, and that's a nice thing I will say about Big Bad is they will show you if you go to buy a figure, it will tell you if it's in stock or not. So, but if it's in stock, if you go on and buy a figure that's in stock, you'll get it immediately. But it's those figures that you have to pre-order that, and then especially now, it's just ridiculous with the shipping delays, and I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah, shipping delays are very frustrating. I'm still waiting on those Walmart figures.
But yeah, I'll always vouch for Big Bad. They're one of my favorite places to pre-order stuff, and they got the pile of loot, and they don't charge you till it ships, and I just think they're a good company, and the guy that runs the warehouse there is a good guy, and it's definitely nothing like personal, I guess.
Oh, for sure.
Not like personal, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I usually just order the entire case from those companies because then I get it usually right away. Because it seems they get one case, they'll open that case and do the single pre-orders, and then if you order the entire case, they just
ship it right out.
Mm-hmm.
We actually do have 65 people in the chat now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do really appreciate it. Another great time. If you're not subscribed to any of these guys, go hit that sub button. All of them are linked in the description if you do want to check them out. Sammy says he has to go to bed. It's I don't read military time. I'm guessing that's
10:50 p.m.
Yeah, it's getting late.
Yeah, in England right now. Well, thanks for joining. Really nice to see you. Thomas says he's been waiting for Cad Bane for several months on Big Bad Toy Store.
Just
I know
don't cancel it. Yeah. They'll show it up because I'm sure what happens is Hasbro says, "Hey, do you need these figures?" And then they order them, and it's like about 8 months it takes. Because I know I pre-ordered. Who is it? Wolf. A few of them took forever. The Gamorrean guard, but they all came through in the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm currently waiting on, the Imperial Stormtrooper. I think I got that one through Big Bad because the fan channel's got a restock. And I don't know what happened to mine. For some reason, mine either he didn't come with it or it fell off. The armor plate on his hand just isn't there.
Oh, that
So I was like, crap, I got to get a new one. So I'm waiting on that. But again, like I can be patient. I don't get angry about things like that.
So I know with like factory defects like that, my Cody doesn't have the top of his helmet painted. It's super
that's
weird. Like, it's
like
just
that,
white.
man.
And it kind of sucks. But I've
mine is
not
painted.
been able
Whew,
to find another
scary.
Cody to replace it.
It's I just don't understand how these things get through the assembly line.
I know.
Like,
It's
there's
weird.
certain ones where it's like if it's a very minute defect, I get it. But then there's like when the new stormtroopers were coming out and all the heads were all like crooked
Yeah.
on them.
Yep.
Same with the clones too. Like, if you look at some of them deformed, the first runs of like the Camino Trooper, like them helmets are rough, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they fixed it now, but yeah, I don't know. Sometimes looking at it, it's just like, how did someone look at this and be like, good job, guys? Like, I don't know.
So Sir says, so I work for GameStop, and annoyingly, our company focuses on online orders when stores have tons of orders for figures and waiting weeks to months before being sent only like one or two. So I think you're referring to like in-store pre-orders, because I know they do online and in-store. And yeah, they'll have like maybe 10 or 15 in-store pre-orders and then get shipped like 2 at a time. And so it's annoying too, because then a figure will release at a normal time, but then you won't actually see it like stocked on shelves until much later because they're too busy trying to fulfill those pre-orders. So yeah, it's a little disappointing, but I know recently GameStop has been a lot better with getting pre-orders shipped out on time. So
yeah, and I think it'll get back to normal eventually, where obviously there won't be the shipping delays and like Bad Batch Rex and Crosshair. Like, if they didn't come out till this stuff was over, like they'd be in stores already, or if they came out before all this stuff happened, like they would be in stores already. It's not like Hasbro's like deliberately like waiting or whatever. And another thing which like I say this a lot, but like I think the most important rule with like being a collector is just having patience, because I just think if you're impatient and that stuff, like, for one, it can lead you to spend way more money on figures than you need to spend just to get them early, and just stuff like that. I just think patience is key.
Mm-hmm. I totally agreed.
Yeah, patience is definitely key, and I know that with a lot of this stuff, we all like to point the finger and try to find someone to blame, especially with like, I'm going to be honest with you all. Like I was really disappointed with the reveals for the stream today. I felt like Black Series fans got let down in comparison to TBC, and I know that a lot of people here feel the same way, but like, it's not like Patrick's fault on marketing, and it's not the people that are sitting at the tables, and I see people just say such awful things, like if people are so mean to that poor dude on that table, on that panel, but or like I think his name's Chris on the design team, like they're just doing their job, they're just presenting the figures, they're not the ones that are plotting against everybody and we're going to purposely not make a Black Series 5 so that Lucas Monster has to
that is
more
personal
about it.
They meant to do it.
But yeah, like it's I think at the end of the day, like, it just is a crappy situation all around. But as far as figures go, I think that we as a community, I know that Sean Solo, you were talking about it before we started recording, but like we do need to be a little bit more vocal. But then again, it's like when we are vocal, a lot of times we're met with a blind eye, like with the 2/12th. I remember just dozens of people, like Jackson on the show, he tweeted at Walgreens asking him about the figure, and they replied to him with their official account saying that they didn't even know what product he was talking about.
Mhm.
So like, it's like to this day, Walgreens actually has no idea that they were supposed to put a 212th Clone Trooper figure up for any kind of order. And so it kind of, everyone asks all these questions, and Hasbro doesn't have any answers, and it's kind of like, well, what are we supposed to do then? Because I know like EB Games has put up multiple waves of pre-orders for it in Canada. It's just a weird situation, and I think we're all just trying to look for somebody to blame, but we're all kind of in the dark because there is no like one person to blame. It's like a conglomerate.
Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe they are trying to like figure it out themselves still too. Like maybe they're trying to maybe take it from Walgreens and maybe like try to negotiate with GameStop and like try to get it to GameStop instead, so that maybe you never know like what they're doing behind the scenes, that or maybe they're trying to help us, since if they think that we're upset and stuff, they're like, oh well let's try to renegotiate this, and instead of Walgreens, let's try to get it to like a fan channel or a GameStop, because these guys are upset. I mean, they might they're probably not doing that, but you never know, so one thing too in my life, just in all aspects, I try to give every single person the benefit of the doubt. Like sometimes it's, doesn't work to my favor. Like it's not the greatest thing to, give everyone, but I just think I'd want someone to do that for me. So I try to do that.
Yeah, what they've said on the Marvel streams is that if they wouldn't have like Walgreens and places like that as a partners, the figures would never get made. And I still can't quite wrap my head around that. But that's what they say on the Marvel ones. And also the Marvel guys, they actually are more involved in the community, where we don't really have any like Star Wars official Twitter guys that are go to work every day and also communicate with the community. Because you see Patrick on the live streams and that's it. You never see him again.
Right.
We're on the
There's
Marvel,
a lack of communication.
Yeah, the Marvel guys, they're communicating every day, posting pictures of figures every day.
Oh yeah.
And I've said this too to the guys that are on the podcast, and I know I've said it to both the other guys that are on the stream here. Like, you feel kind of in the dark. Like when I watch the Marvel Legends live streams, those guys are way into their products that they're making, and they are just so passionate. Whereas everything with the Star Wars streams is so scripted, and like you can see them reading off the script word for word. And I know, like, just from personal experience, that is a Lucasfilm thing. I know, like, another reason that the products get out so slow is because the licensing process with Lucasfilm is a lot harder and slower than it is with Marvel. Even though they're both under the Disney umbrella, I know that Lucasfilm is a lot more difficult to work with. So the products, it like slows the roll on everything. And so they have to say certain things. They're not allowed to, be as to improvise with it as much as the Marvel team is, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah.
I know with the Walgreens 212, I just like to tell myself that the person that was like putting it up, like announcing that it went up, accidentally spelled like Walmart wrong, and it auto-corrected to Walgreens, and then that's why Walgreens had no clue about it. It wasn't supposed to be theirs in the first place.
That's funny.
Man.
It's just so disappointing. It's been, 5 months now since it got announced and no word on it?
Long time.
Probably longer than that, yeah.
Yeah, usually they show up about a month early up in Canada, and then they trickle down here. Like with Clone Wars, Kenobi, every exclusive they've had so far, I've seen Papa Gore get them before everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think their shipping like regulations aren't as strict either as us, so that's why I think they're getting more like like the Bad Batch Rex. You know, they already had that for a while now. So.
I know they've had Archive Wave 5 there for months now too.
True, and that's it's starting to show up here. So.
Yeah, I live on the East Coast of the U.S., so we always get stuff last. And I just saw a post, I think Crimson Dawn Collectibles posted it yesterday, that someone in Pennsylvania found the Archive Wave in their Walmart. So I've been checking BrickSeek like every hour on the hour. Come on, man. Hopefully these figures show up. But last time I went through Walmart, it was a very bad experience for me trying to get the figures in the store. It was a whole thing. It took like 4 days, like 8 trips, and I kept getting told one thing by the employees, and then it was a mess.
Michael says the 212th is probably at the bottom of the ocean. Honestly, it's probably sitting in port waiting to be unloaded is probably where it is.
Yeah.
But I know with the whole shipping delay, it's frustrating because we'll see people in Canada get the Walmart exclusive wave with Rex and Crosshair, and even the Imperial Shock Trooper.
United Kingdom.
Yeah.
Like Salacious Rum already has them both.
Mm-hmm. So it's frustrating for us in the U.S. here, but it is what it is. So
I think that there'll definitely be another live stream before Christmas time. I mean, they still have to talk about the next wave of Christmas figures because we know that those are happening at some point.
Oh yeah.
I mean, and the 20th anniversary of Attack of the Clones coming up next year. I would assume that they're planning on doing something with that.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Oh yeah, if you guys, I don't know if any of you guys watched that Yak Face live stream that happened maybe like 2-3 months ago, but he was talking that about some stuff and kind of teasing us, and he was saying that we will definitely get more prequel Jedi next year. So I'm guessing there's gonna be maybe not like a lot, but like I'm expecting at least maybe like 4 brand new prequel Jedi for next year. So.
Yeah, I think 20th anniversary Attack of the Clones is going to bring a ton of new Jedi molds and hopefully some more Phase 1 clones as well. But
definitely, I want them to make the Phase 1 with the. Have you ever noticed in Attack of the Clones the Phase 1's helmets visors are actually like chrome almost?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They're not even like a black visor. It's like reflective, like chrome almost.
Yeah,
like some Oakleys or something.
I would love if they did that on like just a Phase 1.
Well, I feel like if they did that though, it'd be like gray. It wouldn't be chrome.
True, like it would be yeah. And did you guys see on the snowy Mando? He almost looks like more chrome.
He does, yeah. I noticed that.
And the helmet almost looks like a new sculpt.
Mm-hmm. The helmet looked like different, not that much different, but it looked just like slightly.
Yeah, not as rounded.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. So it looks a little straighter.
Yeah. So I'm interested to see what that's about.
Maybe it's glued differently.
Maybe.
Did you guys want to talk about the Disney Store exclusive packs?
Sure.
The Disney Store exclusive repacks?
Yeah.
Oh, man, you're killing me.
So I guess let's start with the First Order pack. What do you guys think of that one?
I think they did him justice for sure. He looks fantastic, but it's just a shame how it went down for him.
Yeah. The Hux looks really good.
Same
with the First Order AT-AT pilot there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he did look pretty cool, huh?
That was a design that I've never seen, and that was what made me go, I got to get that pack. I got to get that one.
Wasn't
What
even
was
in
the other one. But yeah, he looks cool. I love my driver. Got him on display up here. Who is the other guy?
It was Hux, him, and then I think a droid.
It
was a BB droid, and then a mouse droid.
Oh, a mouse droid, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so overall, a good gift pack. That's what I called it. Because
yeah,
somebody can gift it to me, and that's probably the only way I'll get it.
Well, I collect. I have a shelf with all my first order troopers off to my left, and so that AT-AT driver's got to go on that shelf, man.
He looks sick, man, no doubt.
Yeah, I don't collect the sequel trilogy just because it's not. I'm just not as attached to it as other properties. But that isn't it AT-AT? They still call it that or whatever. The driver looks really cool. So
Yes.
I will say,
the one I got is this one. Somebody gave it to me as a gift.
Oh, that's sick. The STC.
Yeah, it was like a Comic-Con one.
the Sith Trooper is actually a really nice figure.
I like
It is.
carbonized
Like-
Sith Trooper. One of the best figures in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Super.
But I'd love to get some more of the troopers for sure.
Yeah.
Especially the Finn one. Do you have the Finn one with like the blood on the mask?
That one is so
I'd
cool.
love
It's
that.
pretty
Oh, I need to
cheap.
get that one. Yeah.
It's probably only like
You probably got that Skywalker, don't you?
I don't got it. I do not collect sequel trilogy, so
No, you don't even have Darth Ray. Everybody's got
Nothing.
Darth Ray.
nothing. I actually just sold. I had like a couple of them from back when I first started collecting. It was like Kylo Ren, Sith Trooper, Jet Trooper, and Ray. And I sold a couple of them. Sold the Kylo Ren off, and then I actually sold Ray and the Sith Trooper and a couple others to Jackson over at 1313. So
Yeah, man.
but yeah,
He's
it's
pretty
just,
nice about it.
yeah. So but yeah, I just like I like the films and all, like just as like regular movies. They're just I don't want to like get into it because I don't want to like
Put anybody
open that
down.
can of worms.
I'm
But
with you, Skywalker. Don't worry.
but
He loves the Rise of Skywalker, man. Everybody hates that, but I like
Yeah.
it.
but yeah, I mean, I just for my collection, I'd rather spend my money on original 6, Clone Wars, and then Mando. So
Yeah, that's the argument that I always make. Everybody wants to trash on prequels or trash on sequels or whatever you want to trash on. And it's like, I just spend my money on the ones I want to collect, and the ones I don't care about, I just don't buy. I don't waste my time, trash too much. But
Yeah.
even the movies too, it's like, okay, if I don't like it, I'm just not going to watch it and just enjoy the stuff that I enjoy. And that's what you should do. I don't like to waste my time with negative energy like that.
That Rise of Skywalker Ray is fantastic, though. That's a great.
The dark side Ray or the light side one?
The light side one.
Oh yeah, the
I don't have that one. I have the original Force Awakens one.
Oh yeah, that one's bad.
That one's bad. It's a bad figure.
But
Rise
the
of
BB-8
Skywalker
was
Ray.
cool.
Rise of Skywalker Ray is so underrated. It's
Yeah.
it's
a
great.
diamond for how good the figure is. For sure. What about the droid pack? I think that one was the best.
Same.
Yeah.
That was cool.
I did like that one, but I don't get why they put. I mean, I do in a way because it's an army builder. But the security droid from Fallen Order and Rogue One, it's like that literally like is on pegs right now. But like it is an army builder, so I'll cut it some slack. But I think that's a great pack. I mean the pit droid, awesome.
The pit droid is so cool. I hope they release
Thought the
that.
pit droid was dope. Yeah.
And they said it could fold up into its like squish.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's so cool.
So I'll probably pick that up just cause like I could always use another battle droid. I could always use another just droids in general on the shelf. They just fill in those empty spots.
Yeah.
So
I love the pit droid. The security droid's all right. It's just one of those things. They marketed this as like a sequel trilogy pack, and they're like, "Well, the battle droid's in there because it's a battle damaged one that is remnant or whatever." I'm like, okay, that's fine. But the security droid is an Imperial droid, and that one, I'm like, oh, okay, I guess. I mean, you can include it. I'll still buy it, but it doesn't make sense.
Right.
But yeah, Babu Frick, I really could care less about. Same with the BB droid. Really could care less about that one too.
Yeah.
I thought it was neat though that the BB droid came from Resistance show because that show I'm gonna be honest. I didn't like it very much. I watched it and it was painful to watch. But that's because it's for 8-year-olds and I'm not 8. But it was cool because the only figure from that show right now is Commander Pyre. And I was really happy to see that they made another figure from that show. I mean, it might even make me pick up the pack because I also need a battle droid in my collection. I don't have a battle droid yet, so.
Really?
I mean, Ollie's is getting them for $8.
Yeah, I've got like
my Ollie's didn't get it.
Sitting down here.
My Ollie's only had the First Order Stormtrooper and the Fourth Ghost Yoda and the Hyper Reels.
I would have bought the hyper reels. I think they're worth about $30. I wouldn't pay 80 or 75 when they first came out, but
I picked
Yeah.
up
I have Vader on display for about almost 2 years now, and there's no cracks in them or nothing. It's just fantastic.
I've heard the Vader's actually a really nice figure. So,
Yeah.
but I could not see if I was gonna get something like that. I'd rather spend $200, $300 on like a hot toy instead of like $80 on like what is it, like a 10-inch or 8-inch figure? Like, I don't know. I just would want either I'd want it to be, top notch or just like Black Series.
Yeah.
Definitely cool. Like if I saw it for cheap, I'd definitely pick it up. But
Yeah, I guarantee if you had that Vader in your hands, because I did a review on it a long time ago, and that thing is just phenomenal, man. It really is. Nothing like that Luke. The Luke didn't even have pockets or nothing. This has full cloth. The boots are all polished. It just looks like a hot toy.
Yeah. And the Luke, I feel like is what kind of made the line get discontinued. People were like, well, if this is supposed to be like a Black Series hot toy, why does he have like a rubber suit on? They should have just made it cloth. And I do wish they would have just like made the Boba Fett, because that was the next one that was supposed to come home. I would have just liked to see what they would have done with that.
Yeah. I think they should have done like Boba Fett, Stormtrooper, a few more of those.
Wouldn't that have been sick?
Helmeted people first, rather than going straight for Luke.
Yeah.
That destroyed the whole line. It pretty much put a nail in it.
Mark Hamill's face is impossible to replicate too, as it is.
It is. And I mean, you just look at all the different Black Series head molds that they've done for him. Like, you can tell it's so hard to nail it. And I think they pretty much got as close as they could on the Dagobah mold. But I mean, I think it looks amazing, but it's still just not quite Mark. So
even the hair color is weird. Like, sometimes it'll be like white, sometimes it'll be like bright yellow hair. And like they can't get the hair color right either.
True. It's interesting though, because I feel like Harrison Ford has that same exact problem as well. I think they've done better with him than Luke, but I still think they haven't quite like nailed it like they've done with Obi-Wan or like a Mace or like a Count Dooku.
Yeah. Well, I think that's one of the bigger problems with some of those original trilogy figures is they can't do the face scans with them because they obviously don't look like what they used to.
Right, and the molds weren't made to have a face scan put over it, so.
And then they're trying to put photoreal on the old molds, and it just doesn't look the best.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd love to go up to an Ollie's. I think I'm about 2 hours away from an Ollie's, though.
Oh, wow.
Unfortunately, but
yeah,
I think
it'd be worth
closest one
it
is
if there is Afra. Because I've got 000 and Afra, but I don't have the little astromech. Need to get him.
He's stupid expensive right now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, all of them are. All the Dr. Afra figures are crazy expensive.
Strange.
I saw that entire wave in stores. I'm like, that's pretty cool. I don't know if I want it though, and I regret it so much.
That's the only reason I got 000. I seen them at GameStop. I just picked them up and was like, I'll take it because I was gonna pass.
Even if I did see those figures in store, like if I seen them in store now, I'd probably honestly pass. I mean, I'd hit up people if they need them and get them for like other people, but I don't know. I personally have no connection to those characters, so I just I don't. For me, I'm very like not picky, but like selective. Like
Yeah.
it, like because I didn't buy. I like Rogue One as a movie. Like I think it's a little better than Solo, but I thought it was a good movie, you know. So, but like I don't know. I didn't connect with the characters in it as much as maybe some other people. So I passed on the both Rogue One waves,
Yeah.
the pre-photo reel, now the photo reel. I don't know. It's just like I'd rather just spend or save my money on like characters that I do have more of a connection with. So I think that's one thing people maybe I feel like people sometimes feel like they have to be like a completionist, or if a figure's really hype, they like, oh, I gotta get it just because it's hype. But like, it's like, you know, just collect what like makes you really happy, I'd say.
Yeah, for sure. Michael says, I'm hoping Dr. Afra and her murder droids show up at Ollie's. I'm guessing they will. I've heard Ollie's like advertising them some, but if you look back to when those were in stores, they pegwormed pretty hard.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't be surprised if they start to hit Ollie's. It's weird because it's been almost 2 years now since those were in stores, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they did.
So
Yeah,
I mean, all around, who's going?
I was just saying that's the nice thing about Twitter is because there's a bunch of people that look out for each other with that hashtag collectors helping collectors, and currently there's a lot of people hunting down these. If you guys haven't joined that bandwagon yet, but pretty cool way to get stuff.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I know Instagram's kind of like that too.
I'd also say, I mean, I think the Discords are
Oh,
amazing for that as well. I've already like done some trades and sold some figures on different Discords, and yeah, it's nice.
Oh gosh, guys, go join the 1313 podcast Discord if you haven't already.
Definitely.
I would advertise mine as well, but my Discord is kind of bad. So
Yeah.
Our Discord is really fun. We have a real good group of people in there right now. You can find it on our link tree, which is on all of our social media. We have a buy sell trade channel on there. It's really nice for like just, you know, we have like collection showcase and all that stuff too. It's just nice to like talk to other collectors rather than be on like third party stuff on the internet and have to deal with scalpers and, you know, people who are just trying to make a profit. Because I mean, that's, like, honestly, that kills the hobby, like the hype for the hobby for me sometimes, because all people want to do is just resell and just wait. Oh, well, I'm investing and my figure is going to be worth X amount of dollars in so many years. And I'm sitting here like, man, odds are it's probably not, you know, because there are specific figures that do, but like it's just insane the way that people are just so money hungry, especially with the Black Series, you know.
And even if a figure does increase in value, like what the most expensive figure right now on the aftermarket is probably Emperor on Throne, and he like the most you could probably sell him for is like 200, and like
Oh shit!
like
I
you're not
I didn't know that.
you're not putting anyone through college with $200. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you're not gonna like retire off like if I sold my whole collection right now, like I could probably make, you know, like $2,000 maybe, but like that's not gonna retire me. That's not gonna like that's nothing. That's, you know.
Yeah. That's why I
think
open all mine too, man. Because
exactly
you lose like $5 value maybe versus
sometimes not even like. You could sell a loose Emperor on Throne right now for 180, 190, and it would sell. So, like, I don't. There's no
mine. Like my Emperor on the Throne, I probably bought him over the summer from another collector, and I got him for a little over $100, which is a really good price. You know, that's something that actually gained value over time instead of just, you know. People are so ridiculous. You know, you buy a pre-order on the internet now for like 4 times what it was.
I've seen that.
Like when the Captain Rex Walmart figure went up, or like Here's a good one. Remember that Amazon exclusive 4-pack for the TVC, the Bad Batch one?
Oh yeah.
The Commander Gray. So I picked that up. I was lucky enough to get it just because I wanted to keep it in the little case. It's got a nice display value. And I was looking at people were selling the pre-order on eBay for $400 and $500.
Damn.
You don't even have the product. You're selling the promise that you'll get the product. It's
I've
insane.
ordered 2 of those. I'm hoping they show up one day.
Yeah, I mean, it would be nice if it did, but at the same time, I'd rather sell it retail price to another collector than, try to make a few bucks off it.
That's the problem with that though, because you do want to keep it in the package, and that's why I bought 2 of those, because I want one in package, and I'm going to open one.
Yeah.
Play with them.
So I did highlight this comment because I saw on Instagram somebody found a first edition Mando still in box on top of a Target shelf.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
Like a week ago.
What?
And then after that, I think that was at Walmart. He went to Target right after that and found a carbonized Mando on the top of the shelf and bought 2 Mandos in a day.
Too bad I'm vertically challenged, because I'd be doing that, man.
Yeah,
that's one thing I'll say is check the top of the shelf and check under the you can lift up the little lid on the shelves, and sometimes there's some gems down there, man.
I'm just too short. Just bring a step ladder into Target.
Me too, dude.
Yeah, even new figures you'll find up on the top. I always look on the top because
they'll
open a fresh
sometimes
and stick them up there.
And even sometimes they'll have cases of figures up there for when they want to restock the pegs. They can just grab them from the top. So I'd say always check those. And I mean, I'm 6 foot, so I usually can reach up there, and depending on how tall the shelf is. But yeah, might have to scale the wall to get up there. But
I know, under the shelves, Walmart employees will never clean under there, so there will be 2 or 3 year old figures under there if they get lost under there. I one time, just for the heck of it, for a vlog, I'm like, what's under here? And then there was the entire floor was covered. You could not see anything because it was just lost figures and dirt and dust. I'm like, oh my gosh, okay. So I didn't look very hard because I didn't want to get on all fours and peek under there. But I reviewed the footage and man, there could be some pretty good stuff down there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So total thoughts on the stream, 10 out of 10, what would you guys give it? Or out of 10, what would you guys give it?
Overall, I would say a 7, only because the vintage collection was great, but Black Series would have been a 3 out of 10 probably for Black Series.
Yeah, I'm kind of on that. I'm kind of on board with that. I would give it a pretty poor score if it was just Black Series. I mean, even the pipeline reveals were kind of poor.
Yeah.
We got Figrin Dan, which was cool, but then it's another Leia.
Yeah,
I know that really was come on, guys.
Yeah, that'll peg warm for sure.
Yeah,
bro, there's gonna be 4 Leias on the pegs, different Leias on the
It's
pegs.
almost like they're purposely doing this so people stop complaining about empty pegs. I still got 2 Landos sitting in my store that have been there for 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shout out to Hunter for the $20 super chat.
What a nice guy.
Insane. Thank you so much, dude. All of it goes right back in the channel. So let's roll the footage.
Jabba offers a sum of 35, and I do suggest you take it. He agrees.
Thanks so much, man. That is absolutely insane.
I need to get one of those, man. That's cool.
I know Out of the Basement has 2 or 3 of them, which are pretty cool. So
Out of the Basement has some funny ones.
Yeah, I like theirs. I like the Honda ones.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, overall, I'm probably going to give it a 4 out of 10. I thought TVC was cool, but for Black Series, Rancor is overpriced. Cobb Vanth shouldn't be deluxe, I don't think. we really only got 4 Black Series figures if you're excluding the Disney Store ones, because like they're Black Series figures, but you're never going to see them. So I don't I don't count them as figure. I mean, they're figures.
Yeah.
Unless you go to the park, you're never really going to see them.
Right.
So we really only got 4 normal Black Series figures. 2 of them didn't go for
Repaints
pre-order,
and stuff.
and then other ones exclusive. So yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'd probably give it like I want to give it a high score just because like I'm super hyped for the Rancor, and it was nice to see some figures like in hand and stuff, because I don't know, I just feel like they've only just been showing us pictures on the live streams lately. But I'll give it a 5.5 out of 10. Mainly just because I really love the Rancor, and I think it looks absolutely fantastic. The way the pose they had it in, where it's like holding the Stormtrooper and it's like over its mouth. I mean, that's what I'm gonna have it posed as once I get it. So
eating Lula.
With
and
Luke
it just looked
too, yeah, can't wait.
It looks, I don't know, it just looked so like good, and it looked like you could literally like just set this down and it would like, I don't know, just like make your shelf like come alive, you know?
I don't think I have any room for it. I don't think it'll fit in a DTOF, and I don't have anywhere else to put it.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to like, I don't even know. I'm gonna have to like build like a little display case just for this, you know. But yeah, super excited for that. Really happy we got to see Nomad, Boba, and Cobb Vanth.
Yeah, it is kind of insane. They showed it the size of like the sail barge and the Razor Crest.
Yeah, and that sail barge is literally the size of like a coffee table. And like, I don't know, that just made me feel even better that this thing's gonna be, you know, like big, intimidating next to your figures on the shelf. So just super happy about that. So yeah, overall 5.5 out of 10.
I want to say hi. What's up to Seber? Nice to see you in the chat. Go sub to Seber channel if you're not already. Seber Collector. Pretty cool. Yeah, Beck says Brecht. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. He wants to see the 2003 Clone Wars figures. Dude, me and you both. It's been so long.
At least renders.
Yeah, at least renders. Matthew says the articulation on the Rancor does sound next level. Yeah, 900 points of articulation.
Butterfly joints.
So it's not actually 900. I believe it said it was like 45 or something like that. But
comes with
one
drool.
The drool.
One of the people on the Hasbro panel there actually said 900 points of articulation instead of like paint apps or something like that. And so that was pretty funny. A little inside joke there, but. Michael gives the Marvel live stream a 9 out of 10 already.
I just bring this up really quick. You know, they get, how many waves have they had this year? Like,
it's nuts.
10 waves.
Yeah.
And we've had what, 2?
We've had 2.
Insanity, man. I don't know what's going on.
It's so upsetting.
I will say though, that is because Marvel Legends is almost 90% reuse on every figure. Like, they just do a lot, like the Spider-Man molds, you know, they use one Spider-Man mold usually for a lot of them, and I feel like with Black Series, they have to do a lot of new sculpt, just because of the costumes and stuff are a lot different, you know, superhero costumes are usually skin tight, and they can, you know, share different bodies and just paint them differently. Whereas, like with Star Wars, it's just, you know, like the Mandalorian and Boba Fett, they could not use the same sculpt. Yeah. Whereas, like a Spider-Man and say Captain America could use the same mold, you know. So that I think that is like the biggest factor of why it seems like, yeah, they just get crazy numbers amounts of figures, like 2 waves announced at a time almost. But yeah, like I think it's just a lot more time consuming and cash consuming for Hasbro with the Black Series, just because of sculpting.
I really hope that they do another wave of Infinity Saga figures, because there's so many MCU figures they could go back and remake or just re-release. The list is endless.
Yeah, also the Vintage Collection and the Black Series, because the Vintage Collection are just getting as good as the Black Series now. So I'm thinking they're trying to make it to where they can, just shrink and upsize for both parties. And maybe that's why we're getting slowdown in Black Series, because they're trying to figure it out to where, because the Ahsoka is almost the same as the Black Series. It's insanity.
Right.
So, and then they're getting Bo-Katan repack, and they're getting that fish dude. So I bet you we'll get a bigger version of that fish dude. For Black Series.
Thomas says, should he sell his Dr. Aphra just sitting in his closet? Dude, if you want to, go for it. It's worth a pretty penny.
Yeah.
Before
and if she gets a show, she'll get a new repainted, updated version.
That's the other thing with the Black Series. Everything always gets re-released at some point.
100%.
If you're patient and you really want to figure, I recommend just being patient, because it'll get a re-release or a repack at some point down the line.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, we were just talking about Omega. Yep.
She was announced ages ago. I'm assuming they're waiting to release her with the Echo Wave, and for some reason that hasn't been announced yet. So that's probably why they're waiting. But that brings me up on like the topic. We've had 3 mainline waves rumored for almost a year now, and we didn't get a single one of those actually officially announced. We got like 2 of the pipeline reveals, but
I think they're showing it off for the next live stream, and they'll go, look, this is what we do, and by the way, we're close to funding the Rancor.
Right.
Yeah, right. They're gonna give it a little while.
Yeah.
I don't know, I just thought it was funny that there's been like last live stream, everybody's like, oh, they're probably just saving everything for HasCon, and then HasCon comes along and they reveal absolutely nothing. 2 Mando build-up packs and 2 live streams, but
also they probably
Boba Fett, we haven't really talked about him very much. That Boba Fett was sick, man.
He does
with the Django head mold.
Man.
Oh yeah, it's so nice.
And
but another reason maybe they didn't reveal as much was because obviously the HasLab went up today, and they reveal too much, like I think I was talking to you, Lukeness. Like I don't want to spend $800 on toys in one day.
No, I mean, getting pretty close to 200 today,
and at Christmas too.
I mean, I bought the Rancor, the Cantina set, Cobb Van, so that's all. That's like $500 already. So it's like I'm honestly glad for my wallet that there wasn't a lot of reveals today.
That's what sucks about Hasbro. They almost want like a car payment from every single customer, every single month. They don't care about your casual guy walking in Walmart finding Mando on the shelf.
I mean, they don't stock
people like us paying $500 every month. Just
Yep.
It's crazy.
But hopefully we get the next mainline wave pretty soon. But I don't think I can guarantee anything anymore. Bradford said the next HasLab will be Echo. Yep, $500, just the Echo figure.
Yeah.
Who knows if we'll ever see Echo now? I'm hoping we'll see something of him before 2022, but at this rate, I don't know.
Yeah.
Now, is Slave Leah really $115 now? Because I don't have her yet.
I think that's Canadian, but yeah.
She's up there though for sure.
She's pretty high.
She is.
Yeah, I need her.
I wouldn't be surprised if they do some sort of re-release of her. Like, I know people are like, they're never gonna re-release her, but with Return of the Jedi 40th anniversary coming up here in 2 years, I feel like they're gonna come pretty close to doing it.
Yeah, they will.
Want some more Rebels figures, Grand Inquisitor, Callus, and even a Rebels mall would be dope. Dude, 100% agreed. I just feel like
Yeah.
Rebels isn't mainstream anymore, so if we're getting a Rebels figure, it'll be like one at a time, maybe.
Yeah.
It could all come back though, because once that Ahsoka show hits, I mean,
That's true.
We're gonna see some Rebels characters in there
Yeah.
for sure.
Usually
Callus-
when they leak one, you see more because look, we got what was it, Ventress? What's that other chick with the spike coming out of her head? The
Aura
bounty
Singh.
hunter. Yeah,
Aura Singh.
so I think it's coming.
Michael says he doesn't think we'll get another wave this year. We might get one like announced, but I doubt we're gonna see anything in stores at all.
I've got Wave 8 pre-ordered. I'll tell you who's in there. I've had it pre-ordered for months.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see another wave of figures on shelves until spring of 2022. I would not be surprised because with the whole shipping delays and everything, we don't even have another wave announced yet. So who knows when they'll start hitting stores? It's crazy. Ooh, do you guys know how much Cara Dune is worth now?
No, how much is she worth?
Over $100.
Yeah, definitely. Might be closer to 200. I haven't checked.
Over 100 loose. It's ridiculous.
I should sell my credit collection version.
Yeah, it says Wave 8, April 2022.
Yeah.
I've had it pre-ordered forever. And it's going to have Bo-Katan's friend. I can't remember.
Oh,
Casca Reeves.
Yeah.
Really? April all the way now?
Yeah, I've had that ordered for a while there. But I'll get that early, too, because that's usually what I'll do. I'll pre-order it like right before I even know why the characters are in the wave. And they get pretty quick that way.
Yeah.
And I'm still last, usually.
That's how it goes, right?
Yeah.
It's funny because Walmart started getting those back in July, and yet pre-orders aren't going to ship out until April of the next year. That's just insane.
That's what I don't get. If you're pre-ordering through Pulse, shouldn't you get priority? You know?
Yeah, that's what I would imagine.
Apparently
I just got my tech last week from Pulse.
Oh, Tech is cool. I really dig him.
That whole Bad Batch is awesome.
Yeah.
Finally completed the Bad Batch. But yeah, it sounds like Cara Dune's around $120 now in the aftermarket.
Yep.
Not as high as I thought she'd be, but she's still very expensive. So
well, the hype around the whole thing is dying down, so her prices die down with it.
Because people were probably buying 5 of them and stuff like that. Now they're trying to offload them.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a rumor that she might show back up in Mandalorian season 3. I
saw that too.
Wouldn't like count it as guaranteed, but I wouldn't complain.
There's also rumors of her being replaced with a couple actors that have been circulated.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like I know the actor has problems, but as long as they don't eliminate the character altogether, I think she's just such an interesting character that they should find something.
Yeah. My daughter is 12 years old, and she idolizes Cara Dune. And she doesn't care about, all the other crap, but she loves the character. And it's, you can't take that away from little girls.
Right, definitely.
And it's not our responsibility to say, you shouldn't like her because of this. That's just, it doesn't make any sense,
Well, it's really like, like, you can like a actor's performance and how they portray a character and not like the person, like, I don't know, you just got to be able to separate like what's real life, like how they are in real life, and then you can still enjoy like their performance in this movie or whatever. But
they say actress, actor, that's exactly what it is.
I think it's kind of funny, like if she didn't get fired, I feel like 95% of fans would have never even known she tweeted anything. But the fact is that she got fired over it is what made the big deal. So
yeah,
I don't know. I mean, it's interesting. I don't want to get political or anything, but it's just interesting to see.
Yeah. Well, we were all fans of the character, and it just sucks that we get dragged into it.
Yeah, it's annoying as a fan. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. I mean, at least Hasbro Pulse now knows that people want her back because there's like 5 people just spamming Cara Dune in chat. Everybody's like, "Bro, please stop."
I know.
It was fun.
Hey, if anybody knows the the SKU number or the UPC for the new archive wave. I'm trying to use BrickSeek to see if it's at my local Walmarts.
I saw it. Let me find it for you.
I'm
That's
trying to
usually
find
like
it.
Phase 2, isn't it? Or
I looked. I can't find it to save my life.
It's way down on his page.
I saw
But
it
it's on there?
recently.
It is on there because I just looked at it maybe like a week ago.
Oh, maybe I don't got it. No, I do. Okay, it's the SKU is 988499410.
All right, give me 1 minute.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna write that sucker down because I'm gonna be searching this. Because now that I know it's in Pennsylvania, I probably already was too late. But let's see. All right, go ahead and read that off again.
988499410.
That's the SKU number.
Yep.
All right, sweet. I'm gonna start looking that up.
If I got to check. I might check my Walmart today. I don't know.
Because it would be dope if I could get those figures, you know.
Yeah.
Because I want everyone. I just want Obi-Wan in the 501st.
Oh,
I don't
agreed.
really care for.
I
Revan
cancel
and-
my pre-orders then.
Yeah, save myself shipping.
I know. I'm currently in the process of trading for an archive Anakin.
Ooh,
So
Nice.
it'd be so cool
Yeah,
to get
lovely,
Obi-Wan to
dude.
go with him.
and you get that cape for him from Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
Ooh, he looks dope. Man.
That's how I got my Anakin right now.
Yeah, I got it balanced. I didn't realize the time. I thought that our clock was what time it was. But I got a show on my channel in like 10 minutes.
Oh yeah,
So.
yeah, you're right. Okay.
Crap.
Thank you so much for having me, Lukeness. It's been a pleasure meeting the both of you. Really, really glad.
You as well, sir.
That was a
And
lot
I
of
will
fun
see
having
you
you on.
guys. See you guys soon, man.
Yep, thanks for joining.
Yeah, see you later.
So I guess that is probably a pretty good place to end it if you guys are ready.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for joining. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed talking with you guys about the new
Yeah.
figures.
No, thanks for having me on.
Of course. So
It was a pleasure. Yeah, it's always fun to rant about the Black series.
Yep.
Yep.
Alrighty, guys. I'll see you guys in the next stream.
All right.
So.
See ya.